Thank you for sticking. I believe I shared this piece several years ago at SI, but it's been a long time, and it's a favorite of mine. This is from Gianni Schicchi by Giacomo Puccini. And Gianni Schicchi is a one-act opera that was the first full role that I got to sing as an undergrad. So it's pretty close to me. But I'll tell you just a little tiny bit about it. It is a comic opera. This aria is not so funny. It's quite beautiful, and if you aren't familiar with the title, which by the way is not quite right, and I take credit for that because we spelled it together and it was wrong. What it says in the program is O Mio Bambino, which is a baby. This is not about a baby, it's a song to a father. O Mio Bambino Caro. And this character is Lauretta, and Lauretta is singing to her father, Gianni Schicchi. Gianni Schicchi is a bit of a con man and a master of disguises, and he plays into this opera because Lauretta's beloved Renuccio, his family, at the beginning of the opera, is anxiously waiting the death of an uncle, Uncle Buosi, because Uncle Buosi has quite a bit of things they want. And Uncle Buosi does indeed die at the very beginning of the opera. However, no one knows where the will is. And they can't find it, and the comic is that they spend the entire opera searching for the will, and then recruiting Gianni Schicchi to come in and pretend to be Uncle Buosi, still alive. They put Uncle Buosi in a trunk, and they cover him up, and eventually convince Gianni Schicchi to come in and pretend to be Uncle Buosi to dictate a will before his death so that they get what they want. And of course the families have a long history of feuding. It wouldn't be opera without a family feud. So Gianni Schicchi is very reluctant to help. However, this is Lauretta's plea to him: please help because I love Renuccio, and this is the only way that we'll be together. You will hear her sing, mi struggo e mi tormento, which is I'm struggling and I'm tormented, and if I can't be with Renuccio, I will throw myself off the bridge into the river. That's what she's singing. So, it's also very short, and it's funny to me that the soprano in this role always gets top billing, because she sings almost nothing in the opera. She's actually a little dippy, and she doesn't know what's going on. She doesn't know what this is all about. And they send her out of the room frequently while they're talking about what they're conniving and what they're going to do. And then she comes back in and says things like, "The birds don't want any food," and then she leaves. And it starts sort of rapidly because it's in the middle of the opera, so there's not really an intro. Oh, mio bambino caro, mi piace bello, guardare in porta rossa, a coverò l'albero, sì, ci voglio andare.
should have. We're not putting it together for one night. The next year we might very well do this 2 nights, and it looks like we're